And the things go slow, whether chilling with your lover or on fire for dough. If you need a break, holla, bite, smile and flow. On Mama Royal chocolate is the way to go. From 100% premium Ghana cocoa. For work, friends, family, oh, that's for sure. On Mama Royal chocolate, hey, give me some more.
Delicious.
Incredible edible happiness. Cocoa Shenum. It's your Mama Royal chocolate, dear. It must be the world's richest real chocolate made from 100% premium Ghana cocoa. For bulk purchase, ring 05.
All right, busia ye be mo akwa ba bia obi a Ghana de ye wia. De tene se ye de nyane ntie se Ghana de hye bia wo mo ewo Kuwait. Kuwait aban na ma wo mo kwan se wo betumi afiri oman no na akokoye den fi se Ghana ye airport a ye gina ni musisi a terminal 3 ha ne airport ni na apart from domestic side no na ya tumu a enye adwuma. But aban hyehyeye ne anamontu ama ene nipa 245 yeah 245. We understand say at UMCM enche wo mo besi ni edu ha no preparation is very very serious. Let me put it that way. Apart from say airport in adwuma and into wuremu sese a wontwa pass bia no if you say be doors in out for no wuremu a first thing uhunu say ambulance service for ambulances SCC a strategic point. At the same time mahunu say Ministry of Information van and so eba and for military for ewo ha police for ewo ha very heavy readiness. I just say ahomboa no eye de emfa ne se emu edu pa ye no na ekoso ewo ha enche minister ne mpanimfo ne ye bedi nkomo abrifu yen the understanding ne nsem a ye pick bi ene se ye fa nipa wo mo eba no wie per straight away no ye de wo mo ebekọ yet to confirm do pram say hon ye de wo mo kọ one thing say yes communication na ye mie no ebisi deportation ebi nso say ye de ya ma omo amnesty no omo eba ye beje that clarification ni na wo mo ho ne de na ebi di nkomo kra nsa na ene wo mo esim uhunu say plane mu no wo mo ni age say finally wo mo eba fie but ntiase ne say so wo mo mandatory quarantine and say ye de wo mo kokosie na edu nan no a aban hyehyeye ekire no ansa na yetumi ma wo mo kwan ma wo mo akofie one bana wo mo ba no wo mo ni nkrata ye tu kwan. If you say wo mo akoye illegal immigrants, let me put it that way ewo ho ai ni ntino say ye hwe wo bedru a ahoboa ne hyehyeye ne se de besi akọ but wo hunu say police for ha soldier for ha ambulance service for ha immigration for everybody aye ready a just say wo mo twen say nipa 245 no ebedru ha and we will walk you through the procedure from time on besi e watermark na so throughout till say probably say wo mama ekwan a ebedi wo mo eche kwakodu pram and then if we can get one or two to speak to and you know as I say my twem ho abegina ha airport there na yi kakra nti yenhwe niema yekoso no kakra na afi yemfa interviews na bra wo mo land no yemfa eno so entimi entwa so. David.
Maybe COVID TV. Mehwɛ COVID TV. COVID TV, mehu no clear.
Ayamuye Kofi TV. Ayamuye Kofi TV. What? Ayamuye Kofi TV.
Processes you are going through. Let's highlight those things. For fair balance. This is like
no, please, this way. I'm going to talk to you before. So come closer. Where the gentleman who came with you? Are we set? Yeah, good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon. You are welcome to the National Airport. I believe you all know the reason why we've assembled here today. Currently, we are expecting about 241 of our colleagues from Kuwait. It's going to be a very simple exercise. We are going to meet them here, then they will go through the necessary health protocols.
One second. Those of us who want to set up our cameras, I think it makes it easier.
From here you can go and set your camera. What I'm saying that
Okay.
when we bring them here, they are going to go through the necessary health protocols. You can do your report or whatever here, but no interview of any returnee because we don't know their status. So that interface will be out. So you will be outside of the perimeter which has been set to receive our colleagues. If there are any questions, then I will answer.
We want to find out how many women, how many males are coming.
Currently, we estimate about 241. When they get down, we'll be able to give you the figures, the firm figures.
Thank you.
Do we have any further questions?
When they come down,
I believe that once they settle in, subsequently, if there are questions, we can ask Colonel to address those questions here for you. But for now, please, this is a national security operation, and so that's why we see a lot of our security officers around. Let's please observe whatever rules that has been set so that we can all have a very good coverage right here in the arrival hall.
In the first place, we failed the first rule, self-distancing.
Colonel, please can you give us your full name?
My
I'll
name,
do that.
he will do it for you. But let's observe the protocols.
Very important, please. So let's spread out. Let's not, crowd ourselves.
So what I would like to do is to reiterate exactly what Colonel is talking about.
Please,
This
mention your
isn't
name first.
okay. So my name is Oseibu Nso Dixon. I'm Chief Legal Advisor, National Security Council Secretariat, and also the Director for Media and Communication Operation COVID Safety Committee. So just as Colonel Gezi has reiterated, it's imperative that we actually practice social distancing. The manner of your gathering here itself defeats the purpose. So I would actually plead with all of us to just start spreading out a little bit. Yeah. We have time for you. You understand? We're going to have time for you. Now, there are a few ground rules you must observe. One, apart from state officials whom you may freely interview, those that we would designate for interview for you, you are not allowed to interview any arriving passenger. The returnees. Number two, you are not allowed to be taking close-up shots. It's an infraction of their rights. And I think that for your media rights, you have to respect that. So please avoid close-up videos and all those things. You can't mask those situations because you're undertaking a security operation. Those protocols are largely expected on your own. And I believe Ghanaian professionals are always up to the task on that. So I want to thank you. If you have any questions, perhaps you can take them.
Yesterday we made to understand that they were 245 and we are hearing 241 today. Which is the figure?
So I think that the number is a bit fluid.
It's currently we have 284 souls on board. 43 are destined for Lombe. So we are likely to have 241. But like I stated earlier, when they get down, we'll be able to confirm the figure. But currently we are expecting 241 souls.
Again, like we said, can you spread out?
All right, your Kotoka, you change na bia ya fa say obi tu kwan na oba da bia wodi kan edu no ya nya nte say enche na Ghana fo a wo mo ekwa ka country mu no wo mo aba bedu ha nti wo bedu ha nti ase ne nchemu se de mpanifo ama ya te ase no yentimi ene obi a endi nkomo ba de be mo hunu se de te ne se we ye kan say security operation if it's uhunu say police for soldier for immigration for any other forces ni nyina no e wo ha ye fa wo mo ano basis wani mu ho a de wo mo ebekọ pram ti yegu so a ye wo atwene mu.
Mimi COVID TV, nuhunu kale. Mimi COVID TV, nuhunu kale.
All right, Yeguso say, oh, Shemechi, unfortunately, we might not be able to zoom well to get you what is happening. But the Ekosi says here and say, plane no land some couple of minutes. Abrana, you go through briefing now. Plane no land ama. Who say, Nipana, womo eba yenibi, Asha Sia, just say, womo eba. I don't know if this is how it's going to be. Then I'm going to be here. They say, oh, Shanko, yeah, the SCC had you be NCSC so. Social distancing being observed, and son will go through the screening. And you say nipa ashe entire mfita white. Ewo mechiwa woman be take nipa sabri woman bano be take mu through the screening no. And you share how the procedure will be. The understanding here and say after the screening, I'll be getting more clarification on that. But after the screening, no, say I little basis apake ewo tarmac no so. And you screening now. Na wasan apie na wakofro ye bas enti sa na ebe eja we dey just a minute okay enti ye na ebi din komo na wo ma share procedure no because me hu say ebi mu ahase a wo mo eba enti nkonya na sisi ha no eye nkonya a ya sheda designated for nipa wo mo eba no ti uduru ha na waje wakonya no watena se. I don't know what happened to the world, but to say we say OBS union. Oh Ben will be cry, hey, social distancing, don't get close to me. Papa, you know, heavy and a minimum for my young papa. And so said they was your dressy. Me who crabbing who say or not. Make us say me then I say tonobia. Ya him nan and this brino. And so self also. I want to say, oh, na police for Nibia home. The reason for the high security presence, and it's a national security operation. But you better say, because one more year, Nipabia, you do one more every amanone air banner. There are some protocols, it's a company for a full, and you probably know, and a sabri air coso. And you better say, you bet to me, and a year procedure, no, said it, a tear, some few camera persons. We will get a chance to get closer and observe the procedure and also the etie say a saying na atwatwaso. And very soon you be closer na yamo hunu said the procedure no etie ti wo mo je ha nyina ho ai ni ntino untumi enwuremu nipa na eba no. There is that frantic effort to say social distancing betimi aye adwuma. And when she, who say, woman AC, said the offer sort of plane no Elandia, offer her AC, who say, a bimo, I don't know how their feeling will be. Definitely mixed feeling. Say, a very any, say, very arrow. But if you, I spoke to a lot of them who were always crying, say, a nam, a comchina, a coso, waiting, ama umabra boy, then kakra. Na curfew ne COVID ne nhihia hodo bebre no ama life aye a bit difficult kakra. And coming back home I know they will be happy. But let's say there are other people in Kuwait as I make say wo moda so home yo modwuma. So it is not a fact to say ya pam Ghana for Kuwait nyina de wo mo aba. We mo no explanation ye nya no say wo mo ye nipa bia na wo mo nkrata awu. Nkrata no wu ye no aban no bribia amnesty odema se o makwan se nipa we mo nkrata ukura na mbetumi afa system no na mo akọ unya asotwen bia enti wo mo nya asa amnesty na eya wo mo ba no wo mo nya amnesty nso wie ya Ghana ye airport ya tum enti no though they have the amnesty a bit difficult kakra se o mbetumi aba eno ena nhyehyɛ no ekọ ya sesei akọ wie se aban ɛne Kuwait aban na yɛnhyehyɛ a yɛbie kwan a wɔn ɛtumi aba. But unfortunately now the process is different. Enti mamene opani any enkomo kakra. Eja empom boko de.
Boko.
Understand so wetin de brofo ne twini nyina afafa. Fani nyina afafa. Obeda ho de kakra kire ahwefo.
Efreme Oseibo Nso Dixon. Me Chief Legal Advisor, National Security. Beside Communication Director for Operations na year running.
Running true in brief. To see you say nipa ne bi asia omoba. Ade na ekoso.
Oh, said that Mumu Kuwaiti government and any more share Emma Omo, they allowed a number of Ghanaians Omo a walk crew nisono. Quine, so mumbra. And see a home share and a walk Ghana has seen, so they are boy home more than people. Aye, Tiaba ha and ra. Before that time, near share a discuss my more banning in Ireland. No, my was Ghana, a totuing in Ireland. Na need teacher no and no na was say bahasi e baba behwe arrangements at airport na kasa na be for the dry run ye simulation ye hwe said the hatie nti wo hwe ba bia ha na you making sure say social distancing man protocols na ye omo ba no bebe na test e wo ho obi eni ho a o test positive for covid for mo ba ni na tese me ne wa ana se tse nipa bia o ye obi eni ho a o test positive apart from no so no almost a chiche mama omo gloves, face mask, and so on. Or some of them too quite airport crew, pilots will be also. They say, we may be, we should be. To be at be a bon home, then say be a on contaminate you. So the old no, she said no more Babylande. Na a yina woman is so mu ebano. That's wrong, no more in Shaya Waha. One, and they say there would be go through Port Health. You be take your my health details. You be take your my records. You take his money in every year. Be do has say na ye omonioma ewo you know so no e be sanitize ama car e de omo akọ. Port Health one wa ha titru ejina ma omo ye fenesen omo health records issues no. And very very important way. Wa we need to ya da no ankofo bi ba ye ne ade nipa bibri senye se o man panyi e mantem se ye inclusive na ye mfa obi a waba from certain time ye quarantine man ka sa 1030 people ni nyina baba befra aka no so be asem kese nti asema betimi aka sisi
ye hu se nipa no eba probably later ni be hu the official figure no but you buy no the one a post for then we were asking say adan obi aye bone a soldier for adan obi aye bone I don't know how omo bano will feel seeing high security presence reason near then
okay a security operation the security operation be you run with normal to see airport oba hakra police for ha soldier for ha customs for ha immigration for ha BNI for ha portal for ha normal and I da a demo some content and a ultimate who say we are or person or no so Nejuma was all ye no omoye baby omo free banning in an so sanity baby omo be kobia na sanity I to say the wo fie now when who e be a watchman security force say watchman ma or mine you know a bomb mine ho e ban and a two no so nipa be break down so near there I was say the security but to protect yen ma ye wo ha me imagine me security. What would you know here security? Ubi the baby bo ubi pra ubi ka bibi enye o matimi asop. Di omo ye to omo say baby a national high risk ni omo bia here. COVID-19 enye bibi a high risk until they are there normally to assess. To say be like buses how me kon so ya for eboa ma ye ko kon obi ko cross bus be bi ko ye etimi si da obi ko over speed then ye be nti entimi nkobo nipa bi akeke yes police yes the first thing I was see who is police for no e wo ho to protect Ghana for omo training no makomu nyina to protect our citizens first and foremost so ya for no a backup for police. They are not involved in any direct but arrangements, a joint task force. It's a operation, a joint task force. It includes national security, police, BNI, migration, customs. I did it this be Ghana Health Service. Omuna, mufti, doctors, your doctor waha, your clinical psychologist waha. Yes, our nurses, I can say, wahasi. I might be cry Ghana. I share into say ya to because you crew no go you crew ni pa. What they call Africa my money idea. You're the number one. Bibia ye bia no cre. Me took I South Africa, Mako, North Africa, Mako, East Africa. Baby me fe bia o kan Ghana din se Ghana ye. Idea ye ya more central for more cover. Make actual bia e wo say. Ya man na kasa no for from coming Kroma Breso up to now yes you cremo ye kon. Omobuye, ya kasa Ghana for near obe Bibia. Omo treaty Franco. Bibia ye bi and sometimes the first in the continent. Omo hwe, your brother for Nigeria, omo hwe, Kenya for South Africa, omo hwe. Yeah, small country, but the Mecca of Africa, a Mecca for Africa. I
don't know how true is it. Say, we testing now. Omako fry a little bus and na ya omako pram or some isolated place. I don't know. I know what I'm saying. Are they going to be there for 14 days?
Okay, you know the baby a pot head omako na security reasons. I am time fan to jabi breeze MY be breeze. Now the can say the omako quarantine centers. Baby a yasha die said the madidi more protection more ne doctors betimi ahwe omo ene sanu manem. Sometimes they be not test and be na be negative. Negative muno obahwe no na after about like 1 week the same person testing negative that's how testing positive. In 14 days in WHO rule or Modiamaya Ghana Health Service for so much and then say you make sure say I'm a 14 days and say only I can show sign and we run 2 tests. First test I must have train 14 I must have second test. By that time when the results never know here only but ohona kasane baby abine e bohoka ahwe say bia the doctors be bring some or doctors for her psychologists for her because somehow they be you share them money for some time now psychological issues kakra sat them I worried you are pobidin akasani identity they come there to come and talk to you help you wow said about umpumodin because and so here on mine
yes probably question we be also but many wa dwen kakra ho one more share and see alive amanane baby Ghana for any business say the mo yama Kuwait Ghana for Munye bi mo me me na mfo bi mo frame mo da hotel ne hotel bills ayekese sa ontimi ma because ya to airport no offer airlines ni bi o US o me kan so they fly to Ghana but Ghana ato na airport mo ntimi ma sa kwanya e bi betumi aba ama Ghana for aka other areas a omusika sa e bi mo ho so mo is there any help they can get?
Well, I know more there. Say your main concentration operation here running. Now a test run for other operations. Into the pneumonia sense, other Ghanaians are stranded or other parts of the area. Charter flights near there. Even more near there. My say on beach here. No, my almost mobile near there. And no, say, oh, but one thing I also bear in mind, and I say, because of the security from international health regulations, from United Nations, from WHO, from Ghana Health Service, and so on. Bibua ye nyoma didn't pardon cyber. Tam now say to your boss kakaka na yehwe. Na we are ye saying then. Ningina na kwaya yesua ho lessons be ne sanu manema. Me sure say this is the first time with me akase more cover be related to a pandemic at the airport and the airport arrangements here then and see yenso ni ade so yenso even though you are training your home for sa I say that make a dress rehearsal be me share how it is like me share mistakes be a woman you who oh you doctor wa ha you psychologist assuming say will be trash and us will be
anything ambulance when him
no ambulance ewa ambulance baby ambulance for kwan ho baby bia omo ko no be ne ba bibi bia ya ni nyina na planning ni nyina opepa so hwese come fine. BBC near there. It me for 3 ambulances mo mutimi ba. It me send them in different direction near there. Nti sa yeah you know na said the be almost so many hotel near there. Because some more bomb chrome.
Yeah, but that's a pa. Udini be your full name position.
Osei Bonsu Dixon.
Aja Dixon, yeah, that's a pa. Okay. Nti you go so Kotoka UMC Ginabia Terminal 3. Uhunu se nipa ni bi bags bobo omo echi na omo eba omo nam this wing just honor other nationals and mostly airport how ba omo efa Ghana nationals no previously nanka this wing and efa but now this is the side that omo they that process no and nti you so more live update no you have see any for bidding come it is not advisable say you better get so close to getting an individual. One good news a woman say we've been told say woman na test negative enti no yesre say after 14 days ni na echi no mo test negative yen accept o mo fie one mistake ya no awie no na fe the stigma free Kuwait na bae obi akra man, and that stigma has been a problem. And it's an advice. And the good news and say now it's been stated say you tested woman you tested woman na ba kukure or you're positive. That is a key information that you hear pa. Umbedru hanan so you sign at you go through the screening process no. And when you sign the woman aqua good center for 14 days. I honor say test a hodo akọ negative ni nyina no kra no ebi nam from so mu a at least ebetumi ehu say oh okay so we na call problem ba ho na che say ano atimi asesa enti no so mu timi fa ni nyina mu na on bedru fie a ho behia say ebetumi age wo mo ade wo mo atomu eye na enkonkoba ne say ye pampam wo mo. All right. Enti yeguso anche yene Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister ebedin komo probably na yahwe mo hwe wa manane ebi mu sun ene se umaka kontum ebi mu eni agye ho but there are some omo budget say ni sika nyina sa oda hotel oni ayonkofo a ombi ombebo no ebi mu ekoye just some short exercise enra me call some hotel bi na other nationals bi gu ho out mu so mpese omoko but till when any bema kwan ama obia etimi apie no etimi aba no we can't tell for now ebia kwata by June there na ye nyina yete ase na ye hu se de yete enti se June no a ye hu se bibia akọ no na che se bibia atoto yie ye ne Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister ebedi enkomo ne ahwe procedure said the echo and the obeka che eja ye makwa
yeja
pomboko de
yemi adom
was I a member of parliament?
Debbie. Mindu hoye. Debbie.
The Ekosi, Kuwait, Ghana, first of all, you clarify, are they deportees? And I say people who have been granted amnesty or more. And I say that confusion, I don't know which it is.
Okay, yeah, returnees. There's a Ghana for Kuwait. And because of this pandemic, the Kuwaiti government, they offer by. So, we come here, we unfiha. Maybe I'll fee some other African country, I'll back home. Me mamu amnesty. Say, the plane baby siho. We are ready, so be then, we'll just be more kind na wako. Nti enye se o makodi bone ebia obi akokum obi akowie sike bi ene ade nti no anaso se enye se ebia de na kokot obi akokot ne ye bunifo se ebia wakodi bone bi na ye pam ne fikrom ho there bi amnesty nom de ma African countries nti this is Ghanaian contingent no we take advantage nom de abedu
na omo brentina ompese aban me form one I say we no aban how aban na mo plane what was the arrangement?
Okay, so set pandemic this year no almost every country was under some form of lockdown. Obi eni ho ko baby. Inti no.
Omo ho de no kwa de almost share actually we an inti
na edin pa na no edin. Inti se utifie onye adwuma wa no unsa so nka wa no, you know, na obedi krapo your problem near there. Inti when this offer came, then the two government, Kuwait government and Ghana government, started say, you know, kasa dinkita home. In the BC say Kuwait for this okay. In say pandemic about country be akrobia ho chen. Inti offer yen be and say provide aircraft, free aircraft. You better friends fuel a good aircraft in him na ediaba. Inti no, that was the plan. Inti plane na edio mobile in the Kuwait government na etua bibia. Yen de na said yen say mo abedu no this test. The answer couple omoba no. Omo ye COVID-19 test no. Inti obia obekra certificate. Obia or land certificate. But to be double sure, I say okay. Though my test no near there, ya mo obia certificate no still no. Ye pempe situation where ebia mo beba na ebia even say bia test we ne ndekra ochna utimi sakofa virus bi. Musa bedua ye be quarantine mo peneso mo so mo peneso. Into obia kra ni certificate COVID-19 negative certificate or diaba. But omo be this be immigration checks in near there. Baby don't be on isolation center. They're going to be quarantined for 14 days to make sure say so be asymptomatic. It will be really be crapone ensure at least within that 14 days in the sure that person later will be treated. Into no quarantine no mkako no muya ansana omo bia ye be find out say e bia kwen ya really be no omo na bia ye be isolate omo. But so far we are so optimistic based on the certificate omo de ba and nyama in the plane, no more observe social distancing. Or maybe do more banks or more max near. They might be doing some fresh mask. Be beyond the room once they respect these protocols now, we are so we believe say enya dia yare no on the best spread. Into movie sa protocols are there immigration check will be anyama na ya de quarantine no baby have quarantine.
I Mr. Way because I follow in your jurisdiction. Ghana for our country. Say Omako Kaho, be more call just some 1 week trip will be or be called the hotel arrangements or in Sikasa. A beer caho, or being near the enemy, a be person moba. Foreign Affairs Ministry no. Sakwe, a Konya Yabe. A be to me Abama or Monswana, other countries in Ghana for a cow.
Okay. All right. So since pandemic here started, say country be locked down. No, President Nana Akufo-Addo ne ambassadors ne High Commissioners here meeting on Zoom conference call. And in one of those meetings, ambassadors needed to name say they are receiving so many calls from Ghanaians, some other Kakrum horses, some other Kakwintum, and Bidum Kranombe D. Ding, Bidum Kraposi, Omi ready somewhere, the Umbetimia, say be a plane B, government offer, plane B, Umbetimia near there. No, see, okay. Decision be a taking, it has to be based on a data. You know, Mayen do no, since be a Benin, any passing. Afghanistan in percent, India in percent, China in percent, UK in percent, US in percent. Into ambassadors ni put this data together. Our many numbers no, baby will be fee in the same man. It is our data ni ansaka. They come friends president. Na sa data no. There were two categories. Back on, so Obiaka Quintium, Omo Mobile, some Coca Quintium, and I'm so because of the lockdown, they were not able to come. Into what we did was okay. We are different because country na chrono move no country na kasa say ready say be mam free aircraft into no mu dey so into yenyi onu fi ho na omo expect say and omo pese yen ye ba na bia ban bana say bia provide aircraft omo betua ne san man. That decision the government is yet to take that decision, but I'm very optimistic say bia before the end of the year ne dey na oman panyin Nana Akufo-Addo aba abeka bibi
the end of the month and a year there what you
maybe end of the month. Okay. I'm hoping we are so optimistic because data no yes data no you presented to the office of the president into no based on the data no and they be who say bia Benin any pass US any pass any idea now you take a decision no? But of course you take a decision so say yemfan say ebia obi ebia me no ebia o say we Ghana no akoka Afghanistan asem na make on unkwa na wakoka ho na ebia me makoka yemfan say London ya akoka London ye be 1000 asem na make economically no once one the we are plane here won't mean some plane back say fu emfa empty emko Afghanistan then kofa say nipa back no na ebia na what UK for no UK for because of the numbers the plane could be a bit metrum so Sembre ne krakoba say government na maho kwan what we can even do ne say ebia Afghanistan we Pakistan na eboshe mun India so na eboshe okay I didn't know mun group me ho until these are some of the things nyama ni bia ye hye until once the decision is made the president makes a decision foreign affairs will move into action na ya share how to get things done
and see say ebi mo bo mo ho no no mo do so can they what is the procedure ebia no de okay obi we kan che obi frame say no America obi anye me data yenim say me wa ha no kwese ebi mo be ba what is the procedure say be ya mo betumi hu the exact number na ebi mo so ansan ko kan sense okay
Kofi I'm say with your platform here the Ghana for manani obia tio obia share this is one of the biggest platform we have in the diaspora until mamin gina sa platform iso na min kan che Ghana for mo manani say so ya Ghana ni na we show interest like waka say opesa oba Ghana if government must offer na government must opportunity in there person will take that opportunity there me futu am dem on say get in touch with embassy and a Ghana High Commission it is US Ghana Google ko internet so because of the lockdown you can't travel you can't but Google online Ghana Embassy bia na ama emergency number, emergency email address. Just send an email or from the emergency number no. Na catch say Ghana government maho kwan say ebia yen ayaka kwintu mu yembre fie. You would want to take advantage of that opportunity. Then once you send an email and I'll be from Akachom and they'll record you on certain information. Until that decision is a government make here, then we will capture you.
Procedure is so more by maybe I'm doing one number feed you ombedri transportation that's the same procedure buns besia back home already soon the economy what is the na say sika we no o che bi aye mfanye
Kofi omi ye de share omi ye nuanom ye de share and one of the cardinal principles of President Nana Akufo-Addo nene say it's a duty. Say, baby, Ghana ni bewono. We owe it as a responsibility to seek the interest and welfare of that Ghanaian. Ghana ni no akoka kwintum. Oh, this year, intina kakra uzuleti miya na de abuwa nipa no no. That's what we are going to do. Yen jaw mokwa. Say, ibia omako ba intino. She circumstances ya eko fai. Na wa o she we wom say sike ni ho. Says baby krobia country bi ni sika de. But kakra Ghana ban so na ye de atesa aka no so na no bi na ye intino baby ejanu mu bedi baby omo beda test now mo be conducted test na in Gucci for any other hospitals by any no Ghana government is going to take care of that bill no so kakra ye then yes ye de boa ye de share no ma be kayensa no.
All right, so I feel no can how Kotoka we machine na be atem na 3 any anom Ghana for figure na mean name if be able to confirm now it can see 245 we are hearing a 241 and mean name what exactly the confirmed figure probably will be omunwie no yebehu that figure no na yehu nipa dodo a etimi eba but the good news na say Ghana for na omu su no wo mu etimi aba but by kwata by June there na yehu say other countries na bi betimi aba per nkoma
we are very optimistic say data no ya presented data no to Omanpenyin intino eno na ebe serve as the basis for whatever next line of action Omanpenyin Nana Akufo-Addo be take yenhye say very soon very soon ye be announcement president be make announcement on this matter.
All right, Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister and Yeneno Edin Komano. Unfortunately, mask and Intino will be any crown waiting approaching us away and now Intino Banka crack Yehu be night me identify now Yeneno Edin Komo. But the procedure no who say Nipanibi Ebusua warmer air in their numbers. Omulguso from the top or very soon we will try and see if we can get a bit closer kakra na yamwehu what the procedure is, what exactly is happening. Ubedru na usisia den na ebekoso ebema ohunu. But let me go through some of my comments na kakra. Was say Samuel Bamfo say big bro, how are you doing? Obia fan was say I like the way you are doing the question in Brakofi a day yada say. And was say she's coming pa whenever no. Was say but Lebanese are broke
of money than every country so far. Okay, and if we Hajia, and or the Abai, and see, you can come comments no ebi. We say, Brakofi, say it again. Kata by June, na yɛn nyinaa there be no young way mpacho the boy guy no be young way we say Kuwait government I see okay Kuwait government has given the president of Ghana money to give them. Oh really? Albert me nimo de se Kuwait abaya mo musika dia we say Gapo wisdom message in every customer. I'm scared of coming to Ghana. The stigmatization is crazy. Livingston, that is true. Kofi Livingston, stigmatization, one good thing is nipa banning and so far, or you're positive. And the understanding is must not go through 14. So much called through winning now. I don't see why you should stigmatize the person in any way at all. Please, Kofi, try to be in Parliament. Hey, Debbie, I'm putting a dress. Parliament. Ghana politics. You move into me. I say advise them to stop traveling to Arab countries. They hate black people. Obasima ekuyabodi. Obasima, yani bibekasa. One thing is even no matter how close we get to them with our shots, good thing is omosha mask. And the Honson says I before no be na makatomuti so it will be difficult for you to see them and stigmatize them. The more reason why you don't want to get too close to them. I don't know. And who say at this side we no atnase. Who say seats no. The arrangement has been made say oba na quarantine no na aboa mo etimi atnase. Very very ready. We were see a combat ready. Until one more to when you are one more a passage tree me abet nasi. Then now they will be taken through some briefing because my public address system be see her. I heard some sound probably be a woman or abekasa and sana woman go through the rest of the. Was it coffee? Your nose mask is suffocating you. True, me bro, healthline. Abdul, but nose mask be suffocate me and I say, no copy at the end. The main for ways are was it in Pakistan, India, and other Asian countries? Compulsory quarantine bills are paid by the individuals or travelers. Nanachum. Okay, that means Nipanaba na compulsory quarantine or na ubitia honka. For now, Yenye Biwa Hasa, Saudi Arabia, they need help. Okay, Georgina Mensa. I hope say ministry no airshare and penny for airshare. And so if Ghana name senior honor any abano a kaboom dim koma probably they will come. Was Kuwait president is very good. We free Mami Sisi MFAHO and ode and no buy was it coffee? I think for some people need help. Oh, I think for some other monya money and now Ben Boafo the second. And was it change your caption? Yeah, caption there. That is what is all over. Say deportees. Out here, foreign affairs minister. They are not necessarily deportees. Unfortunately, we are already live, so it will be difficult to do that now. Maybe subsequently, but the good thing is the explanation has been done. Omo ye nipa yama omo amnesty. Now after the amnesty, and omo eba and omo plane. Na Ghana by edge omo. I do go through the necessary procedure. Na fe the akanyira no etimi atwatwa so that is what is happening now. Making kind of comments ebi ohunu say asafo no de omugina ha omoko no moba nti ebi a won ye test na ko positive na say udwane a then your whole near chill. Alexander for you, I think there is something wrong with you, I guess. Other Alexander can send me on Frederick appear for message and person metiasiano. Bahrain for say omunsu here and more. I mean, I say, some. My nose mask and my brother papa. Kota by India. My hino singing I could. I say Kofi, Saudi Arabia too, they want to come home with Georgina Mensah. And I say Kofi, may God bless you a lot for your good heart and work. Muntari, yeah, that's it. And let me see if we can get a bit. And I say, please, have they open borders now? Nana, I just have you. And I just me borders no kafra. Why? Kafra ebia. But one have nebia yetimi ama waba. Let's see. One more aba no say. Ebenya ba ku bi no. Yakasa free na chikra no yen nedin koma. We will probably do that before we leave here. Even can any mama. I'm the amono no. Best stigmatizing on them kurumwa. The reason why sometimes we advise is that yemfa obi animal man e kwan ya Ghana for you nyama bi. The best stigmatize we go animal asi asere osisi ama hwa na kwaya asem foforo ntino. We say achim Yahoo boys are in control. Solomon no sufri he. Asemo. We say Kofi then mau na ira osia. Oh okay. Nyame nshira won so aye. Nti I think Mahu Honorable Kofi Adda and some other Yampaniphone viewer can allow the camera briefing. So Mahu said, and also Eddie, you know more. Probably they are going to go through some little procedure. Here now, this live broadcasting from Kotoka International Airport, Terminal 3. And now, your days are live here at the air, All right. All right. Since I'm here for now, Yamrana Yenina, Sebeyana, Ibitmi, and Anthony for Eddie and Komo Kaka. Nkonyani bi ho awtu sestela na da so empty ti meaning say ho na ibi mo betna ti nipa tete ho nyina na ye wo mo free Kuwait. Yes, probably they are our latest stars in Ghana. Cameras say we are seeing sisi o so say dey wo mo stars Kuwait bloggers first na nka free Kuwait ba yɛmfa camera mesi so gese bia ball ba na de free Kuwait aba no nko ade the cameras basically also. The cameras basically also na kese once wait me ajo fancy kakra ne ade asemu nti say na wi ase be ya otu kan na ba na papa kunya ma e din siasi so and see don't say the special eyes nti ne wonu wi ana or go through the rest of the procedure. Who public address system be, and I suspect to say be a impeding for Bekasa at the Afamo. Na who said it. Semu Santa de in cup. I just say more crab. I think some more Kenya Misha Motum say, a woman here just said, Omaba, Minister of Aviation, Brako Fiada, Bekasa. Unfortunately, the Mama Media and Age 19, no one fan Chayam, and one Shadan Tekasani, you know. We have very little option to be able to. But the question say, or more address it, Nipa or more banner.
Whenever you're grinding or climbing and the energy's low, rolling, moving and grooving and the things go slow, whether chilling with your lover or on fire for dough, if you need a break, holla, bite, smile and flow. On Mama Royal chocolate is the way to go. Ghana cocoa. For work, friends, family, oh, that's for sure. On Mama Royal chocolate, hey, give me some more.
Delicious.
Incredible edible happiness. Cocoa Shenum. It's your Mama Royal chocolate, dear. It must be the world's richest real chocolate made from 100% premium Ghana cocoa. For bulk purchase, ring 0501 322 584. That's 0501 322 584. For the family and friends and workmates too. On Mama Royal, I don't Mutsu.
Delicious.
No, don't me be here.
the President of the Republic of Ghana, and of course the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Adokanga Kuwait, formed various task force, one of which he is the chairman and continues to be the chairman at the national level. Of the ministerial task force, and of this task force comprises of the scientists, technocrats, politicians, NGOs, in fact all stakeholders, and decisions are arrived at in the collective interest of all. Commander Khan, you recall that certain preventive measures were put in place in the early days of COVID-19. One of them was the closure of borders, land, sea, and air. At 1012, Kotoka department, restrictions of movement, and some flight restrictions were also put in place. We set up quarantine facilities, isolation centers, followed by humanitarian interventions, tax relief measures for companies, some stimulus packages for businesses. With all the care that has been extended to the good people of this country, Mr. President, you don't lose sight of the fact that indeed there are Ghanaians who through no fault of theirs are stranded abroad. And when I say stranded abroad, they come in various categories. Some left to do government business and they were trapped. Others, like our good sons, have gone to seek for greener pastures. And as a result of the pandemic, they're trapped. Some went out there to school and they're trapped. Most of you have expressed the desire to come home. But the President indeed cares for the good people of this country and those who even reside outside the shores of this country. It is in this vein that after several consultations, the President decided to say, bring my people back together. So today you are the first to arrive. And we say what? Indeed, we have come on such an important day. I'm not a Muslim, but I know that today will be the last day of Ramadan. Any Muslim among you? Raise your hand. So I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Since you are back to celebrate Salah and Sabarak al-Salah, first, I need first nations that's my idea. Now, if you get the translation sentence, please, weapons, it is for your own interest. So you can stay alive. For those of you who have come back to that, then you can have your outing. When you go back to the isolation sentence, please, there are processes. I'll be grateful if you wipe the nuts and you don't start making calls and talking. But after all, you feel anything, you're back. And I hear it is going to be for a period. And while the scientists are satisfied that indeed you are okay, let you go home to be integrated to your families. However, that will grant some tests and all of you have got something certified that you are negative. But what we want to also hear from the Ghanaian authorities that are negative. All those who think that say, how to see my hands? I'm sure you were told that. It's a mandatory isolation. So you are aware of it. Thank you. So I want to say much, but I wish all of you a pleasant stay in Ghana. And when you eventually meet the link with your families, let us all pray for Massacre and work together. So one day, let the history be told that we, as Ghanaians, in this country, were part of those who fought and defeated COVID-19. And then the very God bless you.
All right, they say so. I'm often sound no probably and you're too clear because of distance media no your war from baby asafo no kasano. But the question is Sabri, okay, Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister and Omo Manfa. Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister Kenchi na omani jaje no tun se brofo na e di kan ba no aso man te he no na se ba ko bo ne se ma no munyi na mo nsem ti o Kenchi no omani anje pa All right, and the Deputy Foreign Affairs Minister and what is Ode Nensem Atujana. Na it looks like for any J Nakasano Humbo, Munsemu Yedi Pa, and no, may try some materials. Aha, and they say, I think the next speaker, also who say treating your fans are Nipano etiquette no more. No. Or non such as here or country and has a bit me at take a crack.
Ghana, the
so many attest to what is there. I'm sure not be able to. Send them about to you know, be able to my big crash and face mask. Sure, if it is all the same, Obenya Yarini. Near A and said, Yarian, Senya, Ebony, say, Obeti, Maybe out there, I'm chewing, but I'm not sure. It is a linear test, and that's why I say negative. I know it's less a very negative. In the eye, I said, so what will bite you? Maybe I'll be free out of fear of good. No one will say, oh, hang on, but be out of the eye test. If you are not the many United States, here we say, oh, be out. Here we go, I have something. We are negative by only this one, near show. For some go back, and now we're negative. We are sure I bear now to be. No way, yet, it's mobile. And then not now, it will be our test. By Monday, it will be our test. More, will be here, we go, and some issue. Perfect, we are, how to say, we are better. We are. 12 days.
All right, see, the SCC, I think language, assessment, say, Profana area, kakra, speakers, Asha Sia. Speakers, and I can't, Asha Sia, can't she, but then. If it's a clinical psychologist, because what my boss saying, I am having kaka. NTN and seven, so back a tree, so back a brofo. All right, this every penny or no, another immigration or share airport so and I would say all Casana, but ministers no every year or more there, pese or more a contribute minister and some back on you know be.
I think their demeanor is quite positive. I think they're happy to be here and they're conducting themselves well so far. With all of the information we've shared with them, I don't see any of them reacting in a manner that will show that they will not cooperate. I think they're also hoping for the best for the country. What we've gotten so far is that the tests are generally negative so far, but then our own internal medical experts will conduct another round of tests to make sure that they're truly negative, and then they'll be allowed to go home. I think it's a joy to have citizens coming back, and it's nice to see that they're handling themselves quite well. And the briefing that we've given to them, I think it's gone down quite well with them, and I expect that they will cooperate.
So today marks the end of the talks you had with the Saudi authority and other governments across the world, and the beginning of the real work of getting these Ghanaians resident abroad back home. How grueling do you see or foresee this whole exercise getting in the coming days?
Well, I really don't know whether this is the beginning of the exercise or not, because I know the foreign ministry has been working on that. That's what I would consider to have been the beginning of engaging the foreign counterparts to try to bring them back here. But I guess you may be right in saying that it's the beginning of housing them back home and taking them through the process that they have to go through. And I think the most important thing to be concerned about is the resettlement. For them to go back home, for them to find jobs, for them to engage themselves more productively. I think that's a real headache that we all have. But they're not the only ones to be concerned about. I think with those who are here, some of us who have lost our jobs, who are temporarily off the job because the business have closed down. This is a tough battle that we're fighting with, and I think all the good measures that have been announced by the president to find relief for some of the businesses and to support them, to stand on their feet, as it were, to make sure that the economy doesn't go down. These are all the important things that government is set to do, and that's what the president and his government are doing, and everybody in Ghana seems to be cooperating, and we're very happy about that.
So from this release we had from the Ministry of National Security, we know there are over 3,000 Ghanaians stranded abroad who want to come back home. How soon should we expect the repatriation of these Ghanaians like we have done for the initial 243?
That's a process you have to go through. And the protocols that Ghana would have engaged in to be able to convey the Ghanaians back here. I wouldn't be able to say what has gone on so far with different groups of those 3,000 plus that you're talking about. I think the foreign ministry that would know what to say about that. Some of it I suspect, Honorable, if you're close enough to talk to them, I suspect some of it may just be preliminary stages, others may be advanced, and then at the right time they will announce it to the public. I don't think it's every stage of the process that they will share with us. But in any case, Honorable, if there's anything you wish to share with the Ghanaians at this stage.
Before you bring him out, I just want to find out from you personally. This has been an exercise that has traveled over weeks for us to get to where we are today. Personally, how tiring would you say this whole experience has been for you?
Well, not for me personally as an individual. As a public officer, I cannot even say I'm tired because I've been elected to do the job, and we're doing the job that we have to do it.
But you didn't see this coming, did you?
Oh, who knew that COVID-19 was coming? Nobody knew.
Right.
And that's why the president has not lost sleep, and his team, the task force, have been meeting every week on this matter and coming with all kinds of ideas on how best to deal with that. It wasn't planned for. We didn't anticipate that. But as I indicated earlier, we've been commended nationwide, globally rather, for all the good things we are doing as a nation. And I think what you see here today is evidence of what the president puts in motion when it comes to handling matters of this sort. It's not just a random thing we've done. It's been thought through, planned very well, and executed, I would say, professionally and to the best interest of Ghanaians.
All right, I'm finished. Honorable Kofi Ada and Sama or the Atuja and no procedure no eguso. I just a coso and ministers no every year na central for no more ebedi enkomo kakra say they can say say I say more any idea say then but the procedure continues. I need to know yadi ombefa immigration procedures ni na emu na eno echi no womo etimi akọ center yede ama womo say yede ombe continue say womo buses sabia make say no at the far end on the tarmac no buses no esisi ho nti ene be fa womo na ede womo free ho na ede womo akọ center ede womo ho na ede womo akọ gudu ti eguso ewo terminal 3 Kotoka International Airport make say 243 any figure sabre yensa aka say omo aba be dru ha omo nyina no efri Kuwait na omo ya bogafo nti 243 boggers in town omo nyina no alande ewo ha nti eno ena sabre ye ehunu ni eguso ye hwe say de ene ba no ebeko ministers na wie nti ensentwefo no ene ebi edi nkomo kakra ache say emfa say womo ewie that section now and generally because na yene womo edi kan ebi edi nkomo dada na akoye repetition of the na womo air karate say from here ombe free ha but my psychologist na me say nkamenya na mene na edi nkomo kakra probably no then some more kind ehia what will be the psyche say ni pay enyina no say na womo adwen ebeye womo sisia my psychologist ampombo for there me hu say na patwa daroma udi ankasa ide
Dr. Joanna Futu
na wo ka nipa omo ye de omo atena yemhwemu ambasa na ya na adwen no di na betunya ye de abo
enti we mo ba no se bebe omo fi ba no how bebre no mo afemu yenim how bebre no individuals afemu na sebe se ye deport usa no so ebia usika ka ho onioma aka ho enti wo ba no adwen ni say how do I start enti nipa na ba no how na ode ba enti na ye de psychologist aka team no ho senia mo betumi ye betumi aboa omo kwan bia esese ye boa omo nti ye ne omo bedi nkita ho one on one ye do so kakra nti ye ne omo bedi nkita ho one on one na ye hu omo hawa omo de omo wo aside say ye ne omo quarantine mu no ye pese ye hu hawa omo wo mu senia betumi aboa omo nti sana ye be
na kese be one on one
yes ye be one on one with them because omo ba no te say na American ye ni mo Kuwait no ye ni mo ha omo femu we mu so sebe ebia omo papers ndi mu ni ade na omo de omo aba enti no eche say how be brain na omo afemu enti ebia ejuma wakoye nyina wa fa bibia amba ebi supa ejuma wakoye na kodi obi ho ebia obi mo ha omo fa abuses mu enti oba no adwe ne se makwakoye ejuma egu na maba how bebre na omo afemu nti ese yetumi eboa omo psychologically na omo settle nti eye me de say interior minister ne kan say ye be hwe hawa oman no so betumi aboa omo settle omo and that relieves them in some way relieving in some way.
But if you been at the Busiafo, Omar de Shea Abba, after 14 days now, I mean, Sebeja one walk of you. They say, I call you be who feel which Bafana, you who can't be so. If you been at the Busia.
Be sure say, sɛ ɔmo afa quarantine mu na sɛ yɛ certify mu sɛ they are negative a ɛsɛ yɛyi ɔmo away too because sɛbi te sɛ nea meka no ɛhaw bebree na ɔmo de nam nti sɛ yɛn nso yɛ bɛtwe yɛn ho efi ɔmo ho a ebi po a wanhwɛ yie a na obi akɔdwen sɛ mamba po ankɛyɛ wanhwɛ yie a na obi akɔha ne ho wɔ kwan bi so nti yɛne ɔmo bɛkasa a strengthen ɔmo adwen but ɛsɛ ebusuafo nso yɛyɛ ready sɛ so far as ɔmo bɛkɔ through the process yɛbɛ test ɔmo too nti sɛ yɛgya wo sɛ kofi a wo ho yɛ hu yɛ a yɛn test yɛ no yɛn na yɛ sɛ yɛn ho yɛ hu nti sɛ yɛgya no sɛ ɔnkɔ fie a ɛsɛ yɛtumi sɛ yɛyɛ ready sɛ ɛbɛboa ɔmo ma ɔmo ɔmo asetena wɔ Ghana ha no edi mu.
That's all right. Sabri said the kind of procedure no yɛmfa ne sɛ abɛwie ya no wɔn forms no na aka just 1 or 2 bi after which no na kyerɛ sɛ yɛde wɔn free ha na yɛde wɔn akɔ center ɛhɔ ɛna yɛde wɔn esie kɔpem sɛ ɛna edunan no bɛtwa na yɛhunu sɛ afei deɛ wɔn ho atɔ wɔn ba de take home one Ghana for a ɛwɔ akontom sese wotie sɛ mene deputy foreign affairs minister edi nkɔmɔ ne nsɛm ne sɛ bosumi nkɔ awie no kwatakwataa dwon deɛ ɔmampanin bɛkasa na ɛyɛ ade a ɔbɛkasa ɛde afa mo maka akontom ho those of you who are stranded aban no ɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi de mo nyinaa mo bɛfie sɛdeɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ we are the first test case a ɛne nti ɛfiri ha kɔ no na deɛ aka no atumi atoa so secondly nipa ɛbaeɛ nyinaa de ka teste wɔ mo Kuwait hɔ na obiara ɛnyi yadeɛ no bi nti as they sit now they are negative from stage 1 afei na ɔmbɛsen akɔ the other test mu nti sɛ ofiri mu fie a yɛmfa ne sɛ korɔgyee wɔni bi nti no yɛnyi wɔ mo ɛwɔ yɛfie ahodoɔ mu and so when afei nso no Kuwait aban ɛna ma wiemhyɛn ma yɛde ɛfa wɔ mo ɛbaeɛ nipa yi ɛnyɛ nipa a yɛfrɛ mo sɛ deportees anaasɛ yɛapam wɔ mo but yɛma wɔ mo amnesty Kuwait aban no hwɛ wɔn krataa ne ade na wakye bi wɔ hɔ a overstay wɔ ɔman no mu a wɔyɛ sɛ wu pii a ɛden nti bebree no ano tumi hyɛ hɔ a but berɛ bi so ɛma aban no ɛkasa wɔma kwan te sɛ deɛ Ghana yɛma mpanin tumi kasa nneduafo bi wɔ hɔ a yɛgyaa wɔ mo no ɛne bi ɛna yɛma wɔ mo saa amnesty na wie no na wɔ mo baa yɛ den ɛno na sesei nhyehyɛeɛ no aba a wɔ mo atumi apie aba bɛduru ha saa bere Ghana yɛgye ɔmo a wɔatu na wohwɛ wɔn ho keka ne anigye a ɛwɔ wɔn mu no a yɛbɛka sɛ they feel happy sɛ wɔn abɛduru ha wo a wɔatu kwan da bia no wohunu sɛ ɛmfa ho no kyele a wakyele wɔnan si Ghana asase so a there is some different kind of feel bi a wonya ɛno nti that is the feel a saa bere yɛgu so a mfa ne sɛ Ghana fa a wɔn aba no wɔn agya nti wohunu sɛ obia ekura ne form a ɔfeele we wouldn't want to go close to get you their faces because of again stigmatization if you say wɔn aba wɔn ni bi but yɛhu wɔ anim a wonam kurom koraa na obi edwa no nti we are not showing their faces but nipa wɔn efiri Kuwait a wɔn aba no ɛna ohunu sɛ saa bere wɔn te hɔ mpanimfoɔ de wɔn kɔ process no wɔn wie pɛ buses ayɛ ready ɛwɔ tarmac no so nti wɔn mpie mfa ha koraa wɔn bɛfa straight na wɔn apie ɛwɔ ɛyɛ tarmac no so na afei wɔn atumi akɔ center yɛde wɔn kɔ akɔgu nti ohunu sɛ nsie sisi nkonnwa no so na kyerɛ sɛ nsie na ɔpa anom a ne yɛma obi anom deɛ ohia biara no na yɛde aka ho nti yɛgu so Kotoka wiemhyɛn gyina bia terminal 3 let me see some of my comments na kakra probably what's it Kofi what about we what's it that comment no okay what's it Kofi what about we that were about to come on our own when it's going to open place Europe asem na be say David Data David I don't know brown baby ne there entwen ne memene da wɔkyena yɛ kwasie da wɔkyena na ɔtwe ana the address beba enti that address no ɛna bɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛbie ne breben ana sɛ yɛbie ne breben enti for now there yɛnya emie mo amu terminal 3 for some time so no say udura o luggage no ha na bɛfa ohunu sɛ luggage stand no ɛna ɔhɔ no nti uduru ha na sɛ ufiri awurekyɛ na bɛduru Ghana very nice terminal 3 in fact first time I hear live every ha any I am as at nti they say ɛnyɛ adwuma because yɛ close yɛ airport no a wiemhyɛn bia ɛnyɛ adwuma nti ɛna ama aba no saa no nti yɛgu so yɛwɔ Kotoka yɛnhyɛn gyinabea. I see people are talking without any knowledge. Do you know what people make in the Arab world? Ibn Suleiman. Suleiman, I know a lot of people are more Arab. They see to Kuwait. They feel okay, they feel good. And I always say, sir, a break and one baby are home better. Obi to Egypt, Odi ye chain, Obi to UK, Obi to Togo, Odi ye chain, Obi over US, Obi to Kuwait, Odi ye chain, Obi over America. And to your brochure, and one baby are back. I will say, what please clarify it for us. They are not deportees. Yes, Alaji, stated that. Estate. You guarantee almost amnesty. Caption now, honey, they are now initially, no clarification, no way say no. That has been the caption all over. I didn't know no by that. So far, no, Sani Beka. Ti menen na se fa hunu bobo na ba airport a ye be di dwuma nyina se se de mfa ne se ye ba wie ya eno no nti mo be kan ho ne apia bonten we mo de o mo go through procedure ni wi a o mo be fro mo bus na che se o mo atwa so o mo akọ.
Maybe COVID no clair.
All right, and I was say the kind nanka upie fia arrival ni hana nanka ho be hia ebe gyo nanso say I was here for aba no kwa no mu se ni bi antumi be hia o because wo mo maha wo mefa tamak no so na wo kwa kopie e wo basis no na de wo mo akọ olisi for ne abambafo eguso a wo mo abonten ha wo mo nso eye wo mo adwuma said the etie ne nhihye no. On this note no you better say for joining us. It's been a very long life, but from beginning now till say you procedure no anyina. Empire ne say mama ka kwantum no so no nhihye ne be yentem na bibia etimi akona yama monso sa kwan ne bi amatimi abafi fi say efie ene fie amede de kofi adoma monwani mene nana sefa hinigobo reporting live from Terminal 3 Kotoka International Airport.
Ghana Mark a platform, just a website out me call how to me Tony Ma Rodo anywhere we are say out me call your website to me to just a more oil, Milo, sugar, aduane, any friends saying drinks, biscuits. Utoya the following day almost to make in some instances utoya the same day almost to make which means also a talk credits. Utoya na ko go on phone so anytime in here say any occasion time be open. Ukoya website utonya mana wadof no Ghana ebenya ghanamart.com
I wanna share with you and you can share with me. Come let's share together. KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile, technology worth sharing.
It's the future. Maybe COVID TV, no clair.